Hey friends, welcome back to the end of the year. Hot off the presses, we have the newest RMLS Market Action Report that we share with our sellers every month. RMLS compiles all the data for us to look at and bring you interesting things to consider for this year and the next year. So let's take a look, dive right in here. This is the end of the year, December 2023 Market Action Report from the RMLS. Page one, the big thing we look at page one is available inventory here. This box up on the right. That's basically the running total, the churn rate. It basically tells us how many houses are coming on the market compared to how fast they're selling. And that's how we can gauge seller's market or buyer's market. So traditionally about 5 to 6 months of inventory is the standard over the 25-year time that they've kept track. You can see we're actually at 2.7 months of inventory, which is on the low side for December. That though is a little bit deceiving because it's not a function of things selling quickly. It's more of a function of low inventory. Things are selling, taking a little slower. People are reducing price, and so that's reflecting in a little depreciation in our overall numbers. But houses are selling if you're patient and it looks good and there's not a lot of competition. We're selling them out there. 2.7 months means if nothing came on the market now, in 2.7 months, everything would be sold out. So that's a good way to measure that. Let's go to page 3 here. Active residential listings. Higher, newer listings are down a little bit. Pending sales down, closed sales down. Average market time. Here's an interesting graph at the bottom of page 5 that shows you basically since 2008, after the crash, during the end of the crash, what's happened to our prices. As you can see, they kind of slowly and steadily went up. And we had this big strange thing at the end of the year, the whole year last year, up, down, up, and we've been going down for maybe about 6 months. Overall, that shows you that we've lost a little value. If you go down to here, page 10. Page 10 shows you all the areas of town broken down into their corresponding numbers. RMLS sees Gresham, Troutdale, Fairview as area 144. So you can see there on our graph, basically everything's down, numbers are down, pending sales, not horrible, but just on the lower side. And as you can see, that has resulted in a depreciation value of about 4.5 or 4.9%. So RMLS says that your house is worth about 5% less than it was a year ago. I think that might change here in the spring as rates go down. They're below 8 now. We think if they go below, they're below 7. Woo, yay. So if they go below 6, I think it'll be a lot of economists say that's kind of the tipping point for the market. And there's so much pent-up demand. Buyers for the last year and a half have just been waiting, waiting, and they're ready to go. But they're just waiting for like this unofficial flag to go for the interest rates. I think 6% will be it, and then we might be back in the bidding war thing. We'll see by the end of the year. It'll be interesting to chart that. One more thing to look at here, page 9, middle of the page, affordability index. This is basically a month by month total here of what's going on with the affordability of houses specifically. So based on interest rates and prices versus the current salary ranges in Portland, they go up, they go down, and that affects affordability. Anytime you get above 100% affordability, that's really good for buyers. It means their money that they're making can easily buy a house. Anytime it gets below 100, guess what? Not good, right? So you can see as of September 23rd, we are at about 85% affordability, so we're about 15% off below where we should be on that. So that's holding buyers back too, but interest rate tick down and we will be off and running. We'll be back up at 100% affordability, and I think that could be the kickoff time. So for you, what that means is if you're planning to move up this year, if you're even kicking around the idea, give us a call, we'll talk strategy. If you're gonna move up, I know it's hard, but it might be advantageous to buy your house first while the prices are low, and then you can either rent your house or keep it vacant and then sell your house. I would say 6 months from now, you might gain 6%. 6% of $500,000, what we're talking $30,000 by holding that house. So that's an aggressive play for sure. If you want to sell your house and buy on a contingency, those are accepted now too. So there's a lot more options now in this market than once it gets to be the bidding war, then things get tough and they get tight and they get competitive. So I believe there's more flexibility between now and maybe June, as there will be June to the end of the year. Again, if you're even thinking of doing anything this year, give us a call. We don't care, no pressure. We'll chat with you, give you our best professional advice based on all the best data we have. So that's what we have to share with you today. Any questions, give us a call, 503-407-9859, or check out our YouTube channel below so you can see Dar and I messing around on Friday nights, kind of calling our date night. And that's all I got for you. So happy 2024 from Greg and Dar, Walskin Associates Realty. We're excited to serve you. It's always our honor. Let's go get it done this year.
Hey, what's up? This is Oregon Greg and Dar.